What if I told you that one of the most ordinary foods in your kitchen could quietly transform the way you feel, perform, and, well, even how you age? But here's the twist. Most of us are eating it completely wrong. All right, let's get into it. So let's just cut right to the chase. That jar of peanut butter sitting in your pantry right now, is it a secret weapon for your health? Or could it actually be working against you without you even realizing it? The answer you'll see is pretty fascinating. To start, we've got to look past the label and get into what's really inside that jar. Because peanut butter is so much more than just a simple, delicious spread. It's actually a compact powerhouse of nutrients your body is craving every single day. I mean, just look at this list. It's kind of crazy how much is packed into a single serving. Every spoonful delivers this incredible cocktail of minerals. You've got copper for healthy blood vessels, phosphorus for strong bones, zinc for your immune system. It's like a tiny support team for your whole body in one simple food. But let's just zoom in on one of these for a second. Niacin. You know that mid-afternoon slump where you just feel completely drained? Well, niacin is one of your best defenses. It literally helps your body turn the food you eat into real, usable energy, which is absolutely crucial for staying sharp and fighting off fatigue. Okay, next up, let's talk about something peanut butter is famous for: protein. But we're not just talking about building biceps here. We're talking about something way more fundamental, especially as we get older, and that's hanging on to our strength and our vitality. Look at that number. 7 grams. Just 2 tablespoons get you 7 grams of protein. Now that might not sound like a ton, but it's a really significant chunk of what most of us need every day. This isn't just a number, it's a serious contribution to your body's maintenance crew. And this is exactly why that protein is so critical. There's this thing called sarcopenia, which is just the fancy term for the muscle loss that naturally happens as we age. It affects everything, from carrying groceries to just feeling steady on your feet. Getting enough quality protein is one of the most powerful things we can do to slow that process way down. And here's the kicker. It's not just any protein. It's a complete protein. That means it has all 9 of the essential amino acids our bodies can't make on their own. Our bodies can use it super efficiently to repair and build muscle. For anyone eating more plant-based, this is a total game changer. All right, let's tackle the word fat, a word that got a really bad rap for a long time. In peanut butter, fat isn't the villain. It's actually one of the heroes. It plays a huge role in protecting your heart and giving you that slow burn, long-lasting energy. Now, this is really cool. Check out this breakdown. A whopping 80% of the fat in peanut butter is the good, unsaturated kind. These are the fats famous for lowering your bad cholesterol, the LDL, while actually boosting the good cholesterol, your HDL, so it's actively working to keep your whole system in balance. And the heart protection doesn't stop there. It's like it has its own little defense system. You've got arginine, which helps your blood vessels relax and improve blood flow. You've got resveratrol, a powerful antioxidant that calms down inflammation. And vitamin E, which helps protect your arteries from damage. It's a real team effort. Now, for anyone who keeps an eye on their carb intake, this number is huge. Just 5 grams of net carbs per serving. And all that means is we take the total carbs and subtract the fiber. It gives you a much better idea of how it'll affect your blood sugar, making it an amazing low-carb food that actually fills you up. So here's how it all works together. That magic trio, the fiber, the protein, and the healthy fat, they slow everything down. They prevent that big rush of sugar into your bloodstream that you get with so many other snacks. And what does that feel like? It feels like steady, stable energy, without the horrible crash later. So we've established it's packed with all this good stuff. But how do we actually make it work for us? Let's get practical, because it's all about incorporating it in a smart way to get all of the benefits and none of the downsides. And here are some super simple, really effective ideas. Pairing it with an apple or banana, classic, can't go wrong. Blending it into a smoothie, oh yeah. That gives you a protein boost and this amazing creamy texture. Or, my personal favorite, stirring it into oatmeal. It turns a boring breakfast into a powerhouse meal that keeps you full for hours. Now, we've got to be balanced about this. Peanut butter isn't for absolutely everyone. Obviously, if you have a peanut allergy, it's a no-go. And because it's so rich in calories, if you're on a strict diet, you just have to be mindful of your portions. And for a few specific health issues, it's always best to check with your doctor first. Okay, everybody, listen up, because we have arrived at what is, without a doubt, the most important part of this entire explainer. Seriously, all those amazing benefits we just talked about can be completely canceled out if you grab the wrong jar from the grocery store shelf. This is the heart of the paradox. This right here, this is the whole secret. Look how beautifully simple the ideal ingredient list is. Peanuts. That's it. Maybe a little salt. Now look at the other list. Hydrogenated oils? Those are unhealthy trans fats. Added sugar? It completely defeats the blood sugar benefits. The rule is so simple. The shorter the ingredient list, the better the peanut butter. And to make this really concrete, here are some real-world examples. Brands like Crazy Richards are great because they often have just one ingredient, peanuts. On the other hand, you need to be aware that some of the biggest, most popular brands have had serious safety recalls, from salmonella to actual metal fragments. The takeaway here is crucial. You have to flip the jar around and read the label. Choose brands known for purity and safety. So if you remember just one thing from our time together today, please let it be this. The true, incredible health power of peanut butter is unlocked by its purity. All those amazing benefits for your heart, your muscles, your energy, they all depend on you choosing a jar with the fewest ingredients possible. And that really brings us to the final question. After everything we've talked about, from the hidden nutrients to the risks lurking in the wrong ingredients, next time you open your pantry, are you going to look at that jar of peanut butter the same way again? I would love to know what you think. Drop your thoughts in the comments. Which brands do you trust? Let me know. And hey, if you enjoyed this explainer and learned something new, do me a favor and subscribe to the channel, and maybe share it with a friend who might like it too. Thanks so much for watching.